What's the deal with people coming to the hood dropping off turkeys? Dropping off turkeys ain't being cool since Nino Brown did it. Just shooting up all the po turkeys, taking all the po turkeys' lives. People getting EBT anyway. You can only eat one turkey per household. You want to drop something off? Come drop off some lobster, some T-bones, some shrimp, some crab legs. Drop that off. Nobody want no damn turkey.
Street celebrity, why?
Don't forget your pistol under the seat.
Yo, Al Chambers, you ready, my nigga?
Welcome to another episode of Say Less. I'm your host, Al Chamber. If you don't know by now,
You've been under a rock.
because this is the show where we shine light on the people that do work behind the scenes and keep the engine going that people don't know about. I'm here to bring them to you. Diego, what we got? Get the paper. Oh, this is a serious one. This is serious. The world that we living in today, the things that's going on around us, man, they got clouds of smoke. They talking about changing our brain cells. They talking about the healthy food we supposed to be eating ain't healthy. Man, they talking about there's bugs or something in the lettuce. What in the world is going wrong? And we don't even want to think about Corona. That's why I get irritated when people be like, be safe. Be safe. How? I can't even eat a salad. And me personally, I don't know what to do, bro. I think I just need to pray. Diego, we need to stop praying, bro. I need help. I need help praying. Time to hit the streets. A hard time last year, man. Real hard time. I need like some motivation. Could you pray for me?
Of course.
Go ahead.
Father, I ask you to bless the gentleman.
Man, I had a hard time last year, man. You can pray for me, bro. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Father, bless his brother.
I had a hard time last year, man. Think you can pray for me, bro? All right, go.
Lord, brother, with everything he needs, everything he don't need. Amen, man.
Amen. Thanks, bro. Yep. Come on, pray with me now. Pray. A hard time last year, man. You can say a prayer for me, bro. You don't believe in prayers? What kind of stuff's happening last year, but I'm good now. I'm good now. Can you do me a favor? Can you pray for me? You gonna pray for me? All right, go ahead.
What's your name?
Jerron.
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 Jerron. May God bless you.
Excuse me, sir. You can do me a favor. I don't need no money or anything. Could you do me a favor?
I don't know. What do you
Could you pray for me? I had a hard time last year, man. I need all the prayers I can get. That's cool. All right, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Are you doing all right now?
Yeah.
I do it.
You gonna do it later? Hey, can you help me out? I don't need no money in that. Hey, I just been through a hard time last year, man. I was gonna ask if you could just pray for me, bro. Okay. Hey, man, thank you so much, bro. Have a good one. Diego, somebody at the door.
Yo,
Who it be?
yo, what's up,
Oh,
man?
man.
What's happening?
Eddie Levert Jr, man. Look who we have here, man.
Hey.
Legends in the building.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, my brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, man, let's do it. Man, I really appreciate you coming. Now, on my show, I like to try out celebrity products, man, that people don't know about. And so today, I'm trying out the LeBron James product. This new, what is it called? Lobos? I'm probably ain't gonna drink that right now, but it's that Lobos, man. So I'm gonna try this out. All right, so you said Rosa Parks' house is where?
In Italy, in the Royal Palace in Naples, Italy.
So in other words, they have something like a monument or something that they're doing for Rosa Parks in another country.
Yeah, they took, in the early 70s, they were going to demolish her house that she lived in. It was actually her brother's house, but her and Mr. Parks and her her brother, and the 13 kids lived in this house in Detroit. So when they were going to demolish the house, one of the nieces bought the house for $500. They ended up doing a deal with this artist named Ryan Mendoza, and he ended up refurbishing the house, breaking the house down. They put it in storage for a couple of years, and then something happened in between with them and them. With them and the artist, and then the artist he took the house to Italy. So they put it in the Royal Palace, and it's been in the Royal Palace as a display.
A house in a house.
A house in the Royal Palace.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been working with Ryan to bring the house back to the States. We're gonna do a live stream performance in front of the house in Italy. The day that we bring, while we're doing that, we're gonna do a live performance in Italy, and we're gonna do a live performance here in the States, live stream them. We're gonna have artists going over to Italy to perform in front of the house. We're gonna bring the house back to Atlanta, and we're gonna make a museum out of the house.
And so, I want you to know that this is awesome.
Yes.
You got my 100% support,
Yeah.
and my followers and everybody. Like, this is something to really get behind.
This is history for us, as our people. Not only will it be the first woman holiday, it'll be the Black woman's holiday. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have any women holiday as of yet. You know what I'm saying? And this is the person that I think should have it first. So we're going to be doing February 3rd. Senator Donzella James here in Atlanta is going to be at the state capitol in Atlanta, and we're going to start pushing the bill for the holiday at the state capitol. It's going to be all right.
For next month.
Yes, which is February 3rd, which is Black History Month, which is Rose's birthday is February 4th. So the only reason we didn't do it that Friday is because the Senate is not in on Fridays. So they only do Monday through Thursday. So we're going to do that Thursday, the 3rd, and then we're going to go to Tuskegee, Alabama. They're having a big parade and everything out there. We're going to go there and support the parade for Rosa Parks out there.
So you are spearheading, or you are really doing this, man.
I went to Tulsa, man. I went to Tulsa about 2 months ago. I went to the Black Chamber of Commerce and Black Wall Street. They were honoring Rosa. I meant to bring the award to you. I was going to show you the award that they gave me for the family. So I told the family about the award. They was like, just hold on to it, put it in the museum. On the end of the month, I'm going to the Mayor's Conference in Orlando. They're having all the mayors, the 28th, 29th of January. The mayors are honoring Rosa. I'm going to accept another award on behalf of her family down in Orlando with all the mayors around the country. So it's pretty good, man. It's pretty big.
So in Atlanta,
yes,
February the 4th,
February 3rd,
February 3rd,
yes,
Capitol Building. Can I come?
Yes, you are.
You're on the list. I am coming to show my support, bro. We need everybody that we can to help and push, because it's strength in numbers, and this is really something to get behind. Didn't they just it was a coin, Maya Angelou or something like that?
I'm not sure.
Got a face on the coin. Did y'all hear about that?
No,
Latest
I didn't
news?
hear about that.
Yeah. They just put her face on the coin a couple of days ago.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, so, we need to. It's like without us, man, this country be short. Family music,
Now, how do you feel about the music that's made today? Coming from a family of music, and you've seen all the love, how do you honestly feel about the music that's made today?
It's too much glorifying the wrong stuff. I think the guns, the disrespect to the women, and a lot of the women need to stop disrespecting themselves, because a lot of them, you get what you get, you just sow.
You what you sow, right? Yeah.
So the music, I just think, like the baby had some positive stuff when George Floyd. A few artists came out with some good music. Lil Baby came out with some good music, and other artists came out with some good positive stuff. But why you can't do that all the time? We understand you got to go with your culture and what's going on in your neighborhood, but come out with some positive stuff.
Level it out.
You know, level it out a little bit. Balance it. You know
I just had this conversation with somebody that's special to me about that, man.
Yeah, so, you know, that's what we push it towards the kids and stuff. We want them to, we're starting some academies for Rosa Parks Academy for kids who kind of like behind in their credits to build their credits up to graduate on time.
And where was you at when I was in high school, bro?
Where was I at when I was in high school?
For real, man. 'Cause
well, you know, hey, you don't know, but I'm originally from Inglewood, California.
oh, okay.
Born and raised in California, but I went from all 99.9% black school to a 95% all white school in Ohio. But my dad was from Ohio. So I went from there to the suburb. It was like night and day. But you know, that kind of balanced me out because I came out of, you know, the hood, Inglewood, you know, you know anything about Cali, Inglewood, the hood.
Right.
So it kind of balanced me out to know both sides of everything, you know, to see how to work with people, you know what I'm saying, balance it out a little bit. So I think it helped me a lot to do that. And, you know, I also go back to my people because I had an avenue to get out. A lot of my friends and a lot of people that I know don't have an avenue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always got to go back and give my love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And you were saying, now dealing with the music, you managed groups. What did you do behind the scenes?
I managed Gerald and Sean and Levert, and then came the Rude Boys, the Men at Large, Mickey Howard. I did booking. I did mostly. Well, you know, we first started off going on the road, and everybody was doing everything. So we was driving, we was setting up. Gerald was setting up. You know, when you first started out, everybody thought because of who our dad was, it was gonna be easy. But nah, we had to do the backwoods and the Macons and the Albanies and the Sweetports and the backwoods.
I think they call that the Chitlin Circuit.
Chitlin Circuit, yeah. You had to do it. I don't care who you were. That's how you built up your fan base. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people didn't believe Gerald. They thought it was my daddy singing on top of the record. You know?
similar voices, but you know, we can test the bloodline.
Yeah, so you know, we had to go prove that. But yeah, we came down here in 1985. We did a convention for Hal Jackson, and Hank Caldwell, who ran Atlantic Records, was there. He saw Levert. Next thing we know, he called up and he was like, "Look, we're gonna sign y'all." And then we went out to LA and we did the Pop Pop Goes My Mind. And then after that, it was on. Yeah, it was on. It was on after that. Yeah, it was on after that, man. So a lot of people came through our mix. You know, Tisha Campbell, AJ, they started dancing. The first video they did was the Levert video. Tisha Campbell and AJ from House Party. Yeah. All, you know, so Heavy D, the first rap. And,
now you coming down to my generation.
Was the
House Party classic? I'll be telling you about it right now.
Was really the first collaboration between a rap artist and a R&B group to really go mainstream. Was Just Cool. Yeah, so you know, it's a lot of history with a lot of artists, Keith Sweat and Christopher Williams, all of his family. You know what I'm saying? Tony Terry, from everybody. Everybody in that. See, we were one of the only groups though that could go play with the OJs, the Whispers, Patty, and do those circuits too. Because everybody else was on that New Jack thing. We was on that same vibe as those. This group,
I think we called it the New Jack Swing.
The New
back
Jack
then.
Yeah. So it was great, man. Then I went to LA, started doing booking, and went into a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm back at this right here. I think this right here, I'm really excited about it because it's history, and it's about trying to get our people the right positions. And if I can use my voice and my family fame name, I'm gonna do it to try to push positive for our people.
That's how you leave a legacy. Yeah. All right, I want to tell you something personal about me. Okay, so in doing that, I want to kind of gap the bridge. I feel like it's a bridge for generations.
It is a big one.
A lot of people say, man, I don't know what they're talking about. You can't tell me nothing. or whatever. Or, hey, now down. I don't want to mess with these young boys. They don't. I ain't got time.
Yeah.
I want to show people that, bro, it's not lame to be cool, show love, and learn from our older ones and the younger ones. Like I learned from my son. You see my son teach me something.
Yeah.
And you see me keep that open.
Right.
That's what I want to do.
You have to, man, because the world is changing every day. And if, just like before the computers and stuff, we didn't know nothing about no computers, man. Mm-hmm. And as the world grew on, the computers came, the cell phones came, we had to adapt. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna keep changing.
It's gonna keep changing.
We just learning about these kids know everything about the computers and the phones and all that. I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling with my phone. Every year,
boy,
it's some new technology.
You got my help now.
I appreciate it.
I'm willing,
brother.
I'm humble, and I'm teachable, and we need each other, bro. We really need each other.
No doubt, man. So I definitely want you to come to the February 3rd at the Capitol and interview a couple people, get their opinions about Rosa, you know what I'm saying? Because it's need to be talked about until we get it done.
February the 3rd. Now, we are trying to push, and matter of fact, we're not trying.
We are
gonna do that. Rosa Parks deserves her own holiday.
That's it.
And we need everybody's support.
Yes.
Now, one thing you was telling me that just a quick reiteration, Rosa Parks' house is located where?
In Italy, in Naples, Italy, in the Royal Palace.
Our sister house is in another country.
Yeah, and they treat it like it's one of their landmarks. They got people go see this. And I'm like, when I first found out about it, I found out a long time ago, but it was like, okay, Rosa Parks' house, and I didn't get it. But when I found out the story of it, then it was a different story. But we're gonna bring it back to Atlanta, and we're gonna make it out of a museum.
And okay, because everybody talk about regentrification and things here. We can start right there.
Yeah.
You buying property? I got property all over Atlanta, bro. But it seems like the older I get, the more I care about things.
Yeah, you got to, man.
I don't care about how it sounds, man. Like the older I get, the more I care about things.
It's you getting wiser.
That's what that is?
Life is going to teach you that certain things have to change. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep knocking your head against the wall. It's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Only a couple places that's going to take you. And there's two of them you don't want to be. In jail and dead.
Insane, war.
You don't want to be in neither one of them.
Right. So,
but that's what they want to see us at, bro. Mm-hmm. They want to see us in those places. They don't want us to strive because they know if we doing our best thing, it's no stopping us, bro. Mentally, physically, all that. It's no stopping us. Mm-hmm. We are the ones who make this world go round. And we just got to realize that. And then once we realize that, we all can work together and stop fighting each other on everything,
I don't care no more because I had a lot of pride, stuff like that. But I feel like if you got small pieces of the puzzle, man, and you find these pieces of the puzzle that go together, eventually you'll make the big picture.
And that's what I'll be telling everybody. I don't need a piece of everything.
Yeah.
I need a piece of everything. I don't need the whole thing. I don't need the whole pie. Give me a little bit of everything and I'm good. I can collect it and it'll make sense then. You know what I'm saying? But when you're greedy and you want everything, you're bound to fall. You're bound to fall because it's always going to be somebody behind you that's want to take your place. The backstabbers. I just had to put that plug in there.
Man, how do you feel coming from a family, man, that got so many classics, man?
Man, it's great. It's great. It's a good feeling. You can't help it. And it's positive, a lot of positive. It's never really no bad word on the family. You know what I'm saying?
Your family?
Yeah, on my family.
Yo, okay, because this is real family.
It might be a few females out there got some bad
potassium.
Might be a few females out there got some bad words. But everybody else, it's been good.
Right. And that's amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
And now, and you using your voice to kind of, to make a change and use that power to do something good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been not the best person in the world.
Right. None of us are.
Yeah, I done did a lot of things. I don't regret my life, but some things that I take charge of it now. Though. You know what I'm saying? So that's change is always for the better.
And with this movement right here, because life is all about changing. And with this movement right here, it's gonna take it to the next level. And this is how you leave a legacy, bro. And show that.
I just want to say that Rosa Parks family, man, has been through so much with the caretaker taking her rights, selling her rights to Warren Buffett's son, taking their money. They went to court for 13 years, man, to try to get the rights to their auntie stuff. And they end up going to court for 13 years and getting 20% of whatever they've been making out of it. They got museums and T-shirts and dolls and hats, and the family ain't been getting nothing, man. So we're also going to be fighting for them, the family, to get what they deserve. So everybody else making money off their auntie and they not getting nothing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy. So, we went to Detroit and we went to filming some of the stuff in Detroit, and the caretaker who was taking care of Rosa, her family got a whole street. They own the whole block. The whole block. It's just off of Rosa back though. And the only person that really stood up for Rosa when she was down and needed to was the guy who owned Little Caesar Pizza. He paid her rent till she died. Yeah, he paid her rent till she died, man. You know what I'm saying? They had her in this big old building where they wouldn't let the family get to her, and it was crazy, man. But in a documentary biopic that we're gonna be doing with the family,
slow down.
All the words is gonna be coming out.
Bro, I can tell that you have a lot of it. You be spitting it out so fast. And we can't just, I'm not gonna, you know how my show is, I'm not gonna let them just go over that right there. So the owner of Little Caesar did what now?
He paid her rent till she passed away.
Is he a black guy?
Nah, he's not a white boy.
So that means
a white guy.
A white guy paid Rosa Parks rent.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing that me and my partners, and we was like, where was the NAACP? Where was all these organizations that benefited and that pushed? Where was they at? Where were they? As black people, we gotta do better, man, and to do for people like that. I went to Tulsa, man, and the first female black mayor, Miss Layla Davis, is the first female black mayor of Taft, Oklahoma. She was homeless, man, and I couldn't believe that they honored her at an event, but then she homeless. How do y'all honor somebody and y'all should be giving her a check? So I went to my friends and we started putting money together to build her house. Right. Because her house had mold and it was, the roof was caving in and all this stuff. And so we putting together some GoFundMes and other things to get her house rebuilt. And then once she get her house rebuilt, she need to live. So, those kind of people we have to help as black people. She 80 years old now. She can't go get no job. She's paved the way for all the rest of these mayors here in Detroit and all the black female mayors. She was the first. And we got to remember that the first, they're the ones paved that way. So that's why I'm so into Rosa Parks, because she was the first to sit on that to defy and start that boycott. You know what I'm saying?
And you taught me, and I learned today that this happened before Martin Luther King
started doing his marches and all that stuff. Yeah. So 1955 was the boys' boycott, but she was already in the NAACP and all that.
Hold on. The NAACP was back then too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And she was in Alabama, so Alabama.
Okay. At that time, Alabama too.
yeah.
Well, she was in the front of the battlefield.
Tuskegee,
right Alabama. On the line.
Yeah. So they're having a big parade down there on the 4th. We're gonna go from here at the Capitol. We're gonna go down to Alabama to the parade down there and push this, man, all the way.
I didn't know things like this was going on, bro. So I know a lot of people don't know about this. Yeah. And that's why we're gonna use these platforms, use our power, use everything we got to spread this message so we can come up.
Definitely got to.
And I don't want to just make it even though our people need light shed, but
I keep telling everybody it's not just us, because without it's a world thing. It's not just the one people thing. We have to. In the Civil Rights March, it were white people that backed them with the money because we didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? That we didn't have the money like that. But it was black people, Jews, all of them. They came together and helped get to where we at. But you know, we still not where we supposed to be. Right. But you know, we gonna get there.
So we want to give a message to other nationalities and creeds, white people, everybody. Come help us, because it's not a war against black people, white people, and race. No. It's a war against good and evil.
That's right. And Rosa wouldn't want us to be like that. No. She wouldn't want us to be separated from trying to separate the world, because you can't separate the world. There's too many of everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it like that. But we can be about us. Right. This is being about us for the world. Right.
Find a way to. It could be about. Okay, I didn't.
It's about us
for the world.
For the world. You know what I'm saying?
And the world can take a witness to what's going on.
Yeah, for us. You know.
What was the lady name that was running for mayor?
I can't remember.
I can't remember her name. But what made you think her? What do you think made her lose? Because I know one time she was talking about taking down all the strip clubs or something like that.
That's what did it.
That's what did it, huh?
That's what did it.
What in the world is you thinking?
Shut down those strip clubs in Atlanta?
In Atlanta?
No, that's
man, people come from all over the world to come to Atlanta.
Man, come on.
The money.
Come on, man. The money is too much money. Come through that system.
Other politicians need to learn from that mistake in the future. So we're gonna promote this movement, man.
Yes, please.
I'm behind you. I'm gonna get everybody from my generation behind me. I'm behind this movement, and I'm personally gonna look at the life and the things that we're going through as a nation differently, man.
Yeah, and I want everybody to do some research on Rosa and her life, so y'all can better know the things that she went through, being on the FBI wanted list until after she died. So she couldn't get a job. She couldn't. It's so much with her that people don't know, man. That we need to educate of all the struggle after the boycott. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's gangster.
Yeah, we need to do that.
What?
Yeah.
So. Have you a gangster? But have you made it on the FBI wanted list? Gangster. Let's support a gangster for real.
For the right cause. She was a gangster for the right cause. Yeah, she was a real gangster. They didn't like that.
I got a question from one of our followers. Jincy Chambers from Red Springs, North Carolina asked, how's your father doing?
Oh, he's good. He had a couple health issues, but he's fine. They getting ready to go back on the road. What? Do their thing. Yeah, you know, he turned 80 this year. He'll be 80 June 16th. 80 years old. Yeah. Yeah. My birthday June 19th. I'm Juneteenth. What?
When's your birthday, bro?
We got a holiday every year. Yeah. June 19th, baby.
Yeah. See, that's the universe.
Yeah, man.
That's the universe bringing us together to do something positive,
bro.
Yeah,
being positive 3 days apart.
Man, it's been an honor for you
it's a pleasure to be here, brother.
You understand? My mama, my grandma, my aunts, everybody is watching this right now.
All right, hey, what's up?
Yeah, man. Shout out Aunt Cindy, man. Everybody, man, that have been playing this man's family music. The people that he's worked with behind the scenes music. And we want to let you know that we greatly appreciate you in our lives, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
And don't be a stranger.
Yes, sir. Nah, we good.
I'll wear you to death. I call you. When I finally got your number, you see, I call you to death.
Nah, we on this movement, man. So I'm good.
Movement. And I bring a lot of people with me, my brother.
Right. All right. Let's get it.
Thank you for coming, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, say less.
Say less.
Well, you stupid, man. You got to get it, man. It's a hard time, bro. People still steal. People stealing copper out here, bro. Hey, man, people still stealing copper. Better hide your copper.
Starting repairs.
Well, it's a lot of ways to get money, and this time of age we living in, it's a shame they had to steal the copper.
While the store has been closed for a little more than a week, many customers say they were unaware of the closure.
I came to get my tags renewed. Lord knows I need to do that, so I came to get my tags renewed, and they said it's closed. So. It's kind of an inconvenience.
That's terrible.
This episode's special hustle shout out today goes to the B Fam team. That's 109.6 DC, Cuz, Rena Marie. Check them out. They got a radio station that's popping down at the Braves Stadium. They talk about a lot of topics. They talk about everything. And I think you actually can call in and ask questions and they answer your questions on the spot. They have sponsors. They got merchandise showing us all kind of directions to go to get the merchandise and to be productive and keep moving forward. B-Fam 109.6. They say love conquers all. So no matter your race, nationality, whatever you believe in, if you're a human being on this earth, look at me, listen. I love you. Now pass that message on unless you a coward. Say less.
Cole made it so I did it, you know what I'm saying? Bro, make sure I do it. Every play, my nigga, we gonna get it.